Why psychoanalysis? As I understand it, you have experience and training in various modes of therapy. So why did you end up or choose eventually to enter into psychoanalytic field?
Sure. I think that experience always plays a strong part of the path that we take in our life. And my experience with psychoanalysis actually started, well, when I was about 10 years of age. There was a psychodynamic psychologist that would be on the radio every weekend, and I would listen to him and I would think that he was just the kindest but wisest man I had ever heard. And at the same time, I happened to read a medical book that had a whole chapter on psychoanalysis. And I thought, this is just the greatest, deepest stuff. Um, when I ended up getting my own therapy, I didn't hear the echo of both the book and of that man. I felt like it was much more um, superficial a treatment and not as personal. And so then when I did my training, I got a little bit of the psychodynamic and a lot of other things. And the other things were wonderful and helpful for people, but I kept longing for the depth and the personhood that I experienced with that man on the radio. That drew me back to something deeper. And so my husband and I decided both to get trained in psychoanalysis. And then I had my own analysis. And at that point, I heard that wise man's voice again. And that spoke to my heart. Yes. So.
Yes, I think I'll answer in a pragmatic um, flavor, actually. Uh, we were trained in various modalities in our graduate training, and my own experience was I became very frustrated that so many people came to me that I felt like I could not help as much as I wanted to. And also, people who I had worked with previously would come back, sometimes repeatedly, and I felt like I couldn't get any further with them than I had last time. So we actually reconsidered psychoanalytic training after our children were through college, and we had a little bit of opening, and we went for it. And uh, the beautiful thing about psychoanalysis is that, unlike any of the other therapies, when a person completes a psychoanalytic experience, they continue to grow. They continue to their own analysis after their formal analysis has ended, and we see deterioration in benefits with pretty much all other forms of therapy within like 3 to 5 months. But I learned this later. Uh, yeah.